You ask your teen, how was your day? They just shrug and say, fine. You try to probe a bit more. Anything special happened in the school today? Nothing. And then absolute silence. You try sometime later in the day. But every attempt feels like talking to a wall. No eye contact, no conversation, just that invisible silent wall between you and your once very chatty child. It's easy to think for us as parents that they don't care anymore, they are teens and that's their normal behavior or they are being rude, they've changed. But here is the truth, my dear friends. I want you to pause and reflect upon. Your teen is not avoiding you. They're observing you. They're silently asking, are you safe enough to open up? Welcome, my dear friends, to Simplified Parenting with Emotionally Healthy Child Show. I'm your host Suhasini, and today we are diving into one of the most misunderstood teen behaviors. That is, why your teen stops talking and what they're really trying to tell you with their silence. I recently came across a scientific research paper in the Journal of Adolescent Research in which it has mentioned that around 80% of the teens who doesn't open up with their parents perceive their parents as emotionally unpredictable and critical. And these are the teens who are found to be three times less likely to share their real feelings with their parents. That means it's not that they don't want to talk, but they don't feel you are safe enough to open up their heart too. Because emotional safety is not built through lectures or advices, which we parents always do. So that is the reason why they don't want to share with us. When a teen chooses silence, it's not rebellion, it's self protection. Psychologists call this as relational withdrawal, a coping mechanism where children shut down emotionally when they fear judgment, minimization, or anger. So the next time your teen says nothing or leave me alone, remember that they're not rejecting you. They're testing the waters, thinking whether can I tell you something without being corrected? Can I be honest with you without being lectured? Can I show you my messy side without losing your love? And my dear parents, how do you respond in these small moments decides whether your teen silence deepens or begins to melt. But here are the five emotional reasons why your teen stop talking. One is the first one is the fear of judgment. They had heard from you n number of times that you shouldn't feel that way. That's very common. You're overreacting. So the silence feels safer than being misunderstood. Whenever your teen is trying to talk, come and talk to you, you don't lift your eyes from your mobile or your laptop. You do the, come on, get to the point. I don't have enough time. Or the subtle sigh, eye rolls, which all indicate that you are not ready to listen. So they choose silence over conflict. Most of the times, even before they start opening up, you try to jump in into your solution mode. They don't want you to come and fix their problems. They want you to listen, empathize with them. Because you're not listening, they're not sharing with you. Teens crave for your approval deeply. If they sense you might be hurt or angry, they'll withhold the truth to protect your feelings. And sometimes they're genuinely tired too after juggling with academics, peer pressure, social pressure, screen fatigue. Talking feels like another emotional task which they don't want to handle. So, these are the five reasons, my dear friends, that silence is not about losing connection. It's about them preserving their own emotional safety. So, how do we as parents turn that silence into connection again? Not through pressure, but only through our persistence and continuous presence. Whenever your teen shuts you out, you just take a pause, take a deep breath, and say, my calmness is their safety. And try saying, I can see you don't feel like talking right now. That's okay. But whenever you are ready, I'm here for you to come and talk. This one sentence communicates more safety than thousand questions to them. Next time when they come and try to share some small thing, don't correct them, don't comment, don't compare, just listen. Practice active listening. Ask them questions which make them answer more rather than just yes and no. You don't have to agree for everything what they tell you, but you can just listen to start with. I hate going to school. I don't want to go to school. This is the most common complaint which every teen comes back to their parents, right? Then what will be your reaction? Don't say that school is most important for your life and you are lucky to have such a good school. Instead of that, say, tell me what happened that made you feel that way. Want to tell me more why you feel that school is boring? Why do you want to leave school? What do you want to do with that free time? Just keep asking him. So you, instead of becoming a defensive parent, you are becoming a safe parent for them that your teen will more likely to come and share his feelings, his or her feelings with you. You have to replace all your advices with empathy. Oh, that must be really hard to feel that way, that you hate the school. So let me find out what happens. Can you please tell me why you felt that way? I'm so glad that you came to me to open up your heart. These are the kind of empathic responses which will improve your connection with your teen. It will build safety nest for them. It will start your teens will start trusting you more and more. Always try to create some micro moments for connections. Go out for long walks with your teens, go for long drives, or start cooking along with your teen. So, in these moments, silence is the one which kind of communicates each other's feelings to the other party. And also, when the teens are not facing you directly, they try to open up their feelings with relatively more ease. So you will be really amazed at what comes out of your teen's mind when you're working together without having the pressure to see each other's face. So in those micro moments, you really can have a very big conversation as well. In those moments, you also can start sharing your own mistakes, your stressful days, not in a lecture format, but just in a casual conversation sharing manner. Oh, like in a story format, maybe. I remember when I was your young age, my dad used to put so many restrictions for attending the school, or I felt like nobody understood me. These are the kind of small conversational starters that you can start doing, which will help your teen connect with you better. Sometimes your teen's silence might actually indicate more deeper emotional pain. If you notice more of withdrawal signs from your teen or more mood swings, changes in their sleep or eating patterns, then I think it's a time to consult a counselor or a therapist. And remember, my dear friends, it is not a sign of failure, rather parental failure, let me put it. It's a sign of love and wisdom that you are caring for your teen. And this professional consultation actually helps in creating the safer space for your teens to have a neutral and judgment free zone to open up. Remember, they might not talk at first even to the counselor, but the counselors have the way to build that connection in which the teens will start sharing with them. Your teen is not shutting you out, they are looking for safety net. So every sigh, every reaction which you give when you are having conversation with them really tells how much your teen can trust you. So instead of worrying, start building those small bridges. Listen more, react less, share your own stories. Let silence be your safety net. Here is what I want you to remember. When your teen, Here is what I want you to remember. When your teen goes quiet, don't feel the silence. Just hold that silence and give them the space to come back to you once again. Don't demand their explanation. or trust. You have to earn it. Don't force them to talk. Make it safe for them to come back to you and open up their heart. So, tonight, whenever your teen walks past you silently without talking anything, don't ask them anything. Just smile and say, I'm really glad you are here with me. Whenever you feel like talking, I'm all ears. Sometimes that's all it takes to open the door that's been closed for too long. So that's all, my dear friends, for today. Stay tuned to this podcast series for more interesting tips from the teen parenting perspective. If you like this episode, please do subscribe and rate it so that it can reach to more and more audience and or parents like you. Take care. Keep smiling. Bye bye.